Some weeks in Emmerdale tick along quietly, but next week, everything's about to boil over. From April getting dragged deeper into Ray's world, to Liam finally facing his health fears, and Charity taking a step that could turn lives upside down. The village is on edge, and before we get into it, make sure you hit subscribe to Episode Whisper. That way you'll always be the first to hear every spoiler and update when things explode in the Dales. Trust me, you'll want to stay right through to spoiler number 9, because that's when Charity makes a move that could rewrite her future completely. So, let's talk through what's coming between the 22nd and 26th of September. 1. April and Dylan aren't on the same page. April's story is getting heavier by the day. She's caught in Ray's grip and can't shake the feeling that things aren't right. Dylan, though, is still blinded by the idea that Ray's on their side. Watching these two young characters go in completely opposite directions is heartbreaking. When Dylan checks in on April, you can see he genuinely cares, but he just doesn't get it. He still thinks Ray's some kind of mentor, while April's the one spotting the cracks. Fans will remember April's always been sharp, even when she was a little girl. She sees danger before it lands, and that's exactly what's happening here. Bottom line, the more Dylan trusts Ray, the more April feels trapped, and that tension is only going to grow. 2. Ross questions April. Ross isn't blind either. He spots that April looks weighed down and drags her into the cafe for a quiet word. It's a touching little moment. Ross trying to be the grown-up she can lean on. But April clams up. This is classic soap frustration, isn't it? You're shouting at the screen, willing her to just tell him what's going on. But of course, she doesn't. The silence means Ray still has her exactly where he wants her. Viewers might remember Ross has been around enough dodgy business in his time. If anyone could sniff out Ray's true nature, it's him. But only if April gives him something to work with, and right now, she won't. 3. Ray imposes on Dylan's new job. Here's where things take a turn. Dylan's just started working at Caleb's depot. A proper step forward, a chance to do something decent. But April lets it slip to Ray, and that tiny detail gives him a new way in. Ray shows up at the depot all smiles, pretending he can help Dylan get ahead. Dylan, poor lad, is torn between being flattered and being unsettled. And Paddy, bless him, makes worse without realizing, offering Dylan driving lessons so he can take on more responsibility. On the surface, it looks like opportunity. Underneath, it's exactly what Ray wants. Another rate for his dodgy dealings. This could really shake things up at the depot too. Jai's already fed up with how things are being run, and now Ray's circling. Trouble's brewing. 4. April becomes a full-time dealer. This is the spoiler that's going to rattle people. Ray turns the screw, telling April their so-called debt is nowhere near paid. Then he dangles a way out, join his world properly. April's roped into a demo deal, and the reality hits her hard when she sees a lad beaten black and blue. That's the life she's being pulled into. But despite her fear, she goes through with it. And when it's over, Ray hands her a burner phone like it's a prize. Just like that, April's working for him full-time. I can't believe the writers are taking her here. April's always been this strong, moral kid, the one people wanted to protect. Seeing her slide deeper into this mess is tough. But it's powerful too, because you know it's not going to end cleanly. 5. Ray manipulates Dylan further. As if things weren't bad enough, Ray steps up his manipulation of Dylan. Paddy's trying to be a steady influence like a father figure, but Ray swoops in with gifts and false promises. It's classic grooming, isn't it? Make the lad feel special, make him feel valued, and before long he's doing whatever you want. Dylan laps it up, grateful just to be noticed. And April's standing by, watching it all, knowing exactly how dangerous it island. Fans will be divided here. Some will feel angry at Dylan for being so gullible, others will just feel sorry for him. Either way, Ray's got him right where he wants him. 6. Manpreet intervenes over Liam. Shifting gears now, we've got Liam's health battle. Claudette notices he's cancelled his appointment about prostate concerns, and it sparks alarm bells, but it's Manpreet who really forces the issue. She catches Liam relieving himself in the hand basin at the surgery, a shocking little scene that underlines how bad things have got. She pushes him to stop ignoring it, to face up to what could be wrong. This storyline feels so important. Emmerdale's tackled medical issues before with real care, and this is another chance to shine a light on something men often brush aside. Watching Liam crumble under the weight of fear feels painfully real. 7. Liam is honest with Chaz. Eventually, Liam does the brave thing. He opens up to Chaz. Fans will remember how much Chaz has been through with Paddy and Faith. She doesn't take medical worries lightly anymore. When Liam admits he's scared it could be prostate cancer, Chaz is devastated. You can see her heart breaking, not just at the thought of losing him, but at how long he's kept it from her. This could be a turning point for them as a couple. It's raw, it's emotional, and it's bound to get fans talking about whether they'll come out of this stronger or not. 8. Caleb is called out over his secrecy. Meanwhile, Caleb's up to his old tricks. Ruby catches him sneaking out of Mill Cottage after being asked for a favor, and she's had enough. She demands answers. Now, Caleb's not exactly known for his honesty. Every time he seems to settle down, there's another secret pulling him away. The big question is, will he finally come clean to Ruby, or will this be another war between them? Given how many lies have already run through this marriage, this confrontation could set the stage for something bigger. 9. Charity arranges a DNA test. Charity being Charity, she's not waiting around. She goes ahead and sorts out a DNA test to find out whether Ross is the father of her baby. Chaz notices those quiet chats between Charity and Ross and jumps to conclusions, as she always does. Later, Charity warns Ross it's going to be a 10-day wait before the truth comes out. This has all the makings of a bombshell. Viewers might remember how chaotic Charity's past pregnancies have been. If this test points to Ross, everything changes not just for Charity, but for April too, since Ross is caught up in her world. 10. Gabby confesses to betraying Vinny. Gabby makes a rare moment of honesty with Laurel. She admits she cheated on Vinny before the wedding. And straight away, you know where this is going. A secret too heavy to stay buried. Laurel, understandably, is horrified, but Gabby insists she's taking it to her grave. The problem is, in So Planned, nothing ever stays hidden. Fans will have strong reactions to this. Some will say Gabby's too selfish to marry Vinny knowing the truth. Others will argue she's just young and scared. Either way, it's a ticking time bomb. 11. Vinny faces a dilemma. As if Vinny hasn't had enough pain in his life, he now gets a letter asking him to testify in court against Mike. Straight away, he's stuck in a moral mess. If he speaks out, Gabby could find out everything he's been keeping to himself. And while she's busy dreaming about adopting Thomas, Vinny's drowning in secrets that could wreck their family before it even begins. It's classic Vinny, isn't it? The lad has a heart of gold, but never seems to catch a break. You can feel how much pressure he's under here, and it's only going to get worse. By the way, if you're still with me and enjoying these spoilers, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel, and you won't miss any of the drama coming up in Emmerdale. Laurel has her eye on a new man, and here's a twist. Laurel starts to fall for Ray. Yes, that Ray. The same Ray who's dragging April into dealing and playing with Dylan's future. On the surface, Laurel sees a charming single man. She has no clue about the criminal underworld hiding behind his smile. And that's what makes this storyline so dangerous. We've seen Laurel drawn to the wrong men before, and fans will be screaming at their screens again. If she gets pulled into Ray's orbit, this could devastate not just her, but April as well. 13. Jai starts to lose patience. Finally, we circle back to the depot. Jai's had enough of Caleb's laid-back way of running things. He wants order, professionalism, proper structure. But with Ray meddling and Dylan now caught in the middle, the timing couldn't be worse. Jai's frustration might feel petty on the surface, but in the bigger picture, he's right. If Caleb doesn't get a grip, Ray's influence could sink the whole operation. And knowing Jai, he won't sit quietly. This could be the start of another power struggle. And in this village, those rarely end smoothly. So that's the week ahead in Emmerdale, and it's a heavy one. April's future hanging by a thread, Liam facing his deepest fears, Charity waiting on answers, Gabby carrying guilt, Laurel flirting with disaster. Every corner of the village feels like it's ready to blow. And that's why we love it, isn't it? The show knows how to juggle personal heartbreak with dangerous twists, and next week proves it again. If you're excited, or worried, about what's coming, let me know in the comments. Do you think April can get away from Ray? Will Liam get the support he needs? And is Charity ready for what that DNA test might reveal? Don't forget to like video, share it with other fans, and subscribe so you never miss the latest Emmerdale spoilers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next update.